hold the applause, hold the applause. We'll wait and see if you're going to applaud after my rant of the day. It is that time. I've held it in long enough, and it is now time for the rant of the day. Hello, YouTube and Facebook. This is supposed to be a really good time of the year where everybody gets together and has fun and, and catch up and, and have the holiday spirit and, really know what Christmas is all about. But there always has to be some Grinches thrown into the mix, and I am here to talk about those Grinches, and if I manage to upset them, good, because you guys are upsetting me, and you're upsetting actually a lot of people that believe in traditional Christmas, good Christmas music, and the Christmas cartoons, like Frosty the Snowman and Rudolph. And so I'm going to get into all of that as we go along. First of all, we're going to start out with the song that you're hearing in the background. I don't know if you can hear it or not. I got it turned down. But it's the song Baby It's Cold Outside, which was written, now remember this part, it was written back in the 1940s. That's, about, 80, or about 75, maybe, about 75 years ago or so. Okay, so here we go. This dingbat, I don't know who she was, up in Cleveland, Ohio, started this whole thing. There was a Cleveland radio station that was playing Baby It's Cold Outside. And she calls up and basically says, you shouldn't be playing this song because it is offensive, and it's promoting date rape, and and with the what do they call it, the Me movement or whatever, I call it the bowel movement, but they call it the Me movement, and all that, but so they quit playing the song, and then other radio stations here in Ohio and maybe in other states, I don't know, jumped on board and aren't playing it. The Bus here in Columbus, Ohio, quit playing it. So I quit listening, and I quit listening to I don't listen to the Cleveland stations anyway, but figures that comes from a city. It all had to start in a city where their basketball team couldn't buy a win if they wanted to, and they can't even rent one hardly. I mean, they won a few, but the Browns, they're doing a little better, but still, and I like the Browns, and I like the Cavs, but, we get this one person that started all this BS. Don't play Baby It's Cold Outside. It promotes date rape, because she keeps saying, I really should leave, and he goes, Baby It's Cold Outside, and, the fire is warm, and, and can I pour you, another. It's a romantic Christmas song that was written back in the 1940s. Now, I'm not saying that there wasn't date rape back then, but, if the song promoted date rape, they would have been saying, she would have been saying, I really should go. And he'd say, but baby, it's cold outside. And she'd say, but I really should go. And he didn't say, yo, if you try to leave that door, I'm going to knock you down and have my way with you. No, he kept trying to convince her to stay. And she wanted to stay, but she was worried, about her dad or whatever. So, they're not playing that song now. So, screw you very much. Thank you for, it doesn't really ruin my Christmas because I'm at home and I can listen to that song whenever I want. I can share it on Facebook just to piss some people off, which I do. And I just think it's ridiculous. I mean, it's a nice romantic song. She wanted it just as bad as he did. There was no force, there was no rape, and all this, date rape, whatever. But, I mean, come on, the 50s had Wake Up Little Susie, for Pete's sakes. Where they're going to ban that one next? Can't play Wake Up Little Susie because it promotes date rape in the back seat of a car. Okay, whatever. All right, so on to the next subject, which yeah. All right. Well, anyway, on to the next subject, which is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the classic cartoon that I grew up on, and and a lot of people I know grew up on Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and everybody loved it. It was a Christmas tradition. Watch Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And Frosty, and can't forget the Little Drummer Boy, even though a lot of people don't like that song. I actually kind of like Little Drummer Boy, and I really like the Christmas cartoon because it actually shows what Christmas is all about. Of course, people make fun of that and break it down, and all that. But now they are trying to get it to where Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is not going to be allowed to be shown anymore, the cartoon, because two reasons. One, they said that the father was abusive in the cartoon, and the second reason is because they said it promotes bullying, because everybody, picked on poor little Rudolph, and he wound up being the hero at the end. He saved Christmas, but you can't look at that. You just gotta. People are really, stupid. I mean, come on. There is nothing wrong with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and if they take it off the air or whatever, then you're robbing children, of a Christmas tradition, Rudolph. But anyway, so there's my rant for the day. Well, it's actually, it's after midnight, so I'm cool. This is my rant for today now. But it's just a shame. We live in such a screwed up world anymore. All it takes is one person to screw it up for everybody else. Because one person does it, then you get the sheep that follow. And that's what they are, they're sheep. The one that starts it is a dumbass, and the people that follow suit are sheep. And that's what they are. So if any of you that are watching this agree with all that BS, that they should ban Rudolph, and you're glad they stopped playing Baby It's Cold Outside, all I gotta say is, shame on you. That's so bad. But anyway, there, I feel better. But it's just crazy. It's bad enough that they're, well, let's see. What was the other? Oh, yeah. They were trying to change the date of Halloween. And they're still, I guess, trying to. They want to change it to the last Saturday of the month. Halloween is October 31st. Leave it. It needs to stay at October 31st. So, I mean, it's okay, don't play Baby It's Cold Outside, because it supposedly, which it doesn't, I know this word is going to be hard for some people, to understand, because it's not really relevant these days. But it's a romantic song, doesn't promote date. He didn't slap her upside the head and say, yo, you're staying, and that's it. So, but it's a nice romantic song. And I think that, I think people just need to leave stuff alone. I mean, it's bad enough things are changing for crap anymore these days anyway, but come on, now they're trying to screw with Christmas. And I bet you in a few years it won't even be Christmas anymore. They're going to call it, something like Xmas, or, just say Happy Holidays, or they're going to call it Winter Solstice. Yeah, Winter Solstice Day. So, and this is me. So if you see me and if you say Happy Holidays, I'm going to just walk right on by and not say a word to you. If you say Merry Christmas, I'll be more than happy to say Merry Christmas. Now, I know some Jewish people, and if they, that I kind of understand. I understand, because, that's theirs. Theirs is Hanukkah. That'd be like taking Hanukkah and saying, well, was it 12 days of Hanukkah? I'm not really sure, so I'm not going to say. But that would be like saying, okay, we're going to take Hanukkah, and we're going to split it in half. And we're only going to make it half the days that, you don't screw with holidays, people. I mean, come on. That's why all these people that make movies these days are so stupid too, because they don't have anything up here, no imagination, and all they do is try, which they usually is called an epic fail, but they try to take classic movies that are really good and remake them. So, no, don't do it. Sleep, so that's why they don't have any good movies hardly anymore. Once in a while, same way with music, you might find something that's really cool, and is good. But for the most part, most movies, junk. Most of the music, junk. Country doesn't sound like country anymore. Country peaked back in the 90s. That's when country was great. I loved country in the 90s. And my mom, she tried to raise me on Grand Ole Opry, but I went to classic rock. But anyway, so there's my rant for the day. I just wanted to get that out there. So, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. If you don't like it, tough. So, anyway, that is all I'm going to say for tonight. And hopefully I don't have any more rants this holiday. I plan on having a very good Christmas this year. So, that's what everybody needs to do. They need to quit worrying about whether Rudolph promotes bullying and Baby It's Cold Outside promotes date rape, or Frosty the Snowman promotes, who knows what he'll promote next. I don't know, maybe they'll say he's trying to show the, with his carrot nose, or, no, I won't get into all that. So, anyway, I am going to bail, and everybody have a good night, or a good day. God bless you all, and I hope I get to do a really nice Christmas video soon. So, y'all have a great day. Peace.